The OnePlus Open is the Oppo-owned company's first attempt to upend Samsung's stranglehold on the premium foldable market. I thought no company could make a foldable that truly emphasizes the phablet experience. OnePlus might have proved me wrong. At first it seems like a hell of a lot like Samsung's Z Fold 5 until you open it up. First, the hinges on this thing are snappy. It's simply satisfying to open and close. Then you get a look at the screen and the first thing you notice, it's smooth. Looking straight on, you won't notice any crease. You barely feel any gully in the middle of it like you do other foldables. There's a few big competitors to compare the Open to, but it's far lighter than Google Pixel Fold, and it's less wide. Samsung Z Fold series is known for being thinner, but the OnePlus Open is shaped more like your regular phone. It barely weighs more than the iPhone 14 Pro does before the update to titanium, although it's still a thicker phone than you're probably used to. Operation is smooth. It's running on the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, same as the Z Fold 5, and with 16 gigabytes of memory, it makes for a very reasonable experience even while running multiple apps at once. Like the Z Fold, OnePlus lets you have several apps running side by side or in floating windows, though there are a few apps that don't support it. You might have noticed the ginormous camera enclosure on the back. Well, I can say I've come away impressed with the phone sensors. You can get some beautiful colors on fall blooms on a clear day, and with a 64 megapixel telephoto lens, I was able to pick out the individual hairs on a bumblebee and the veins on its wings. There are problems, however, and for some, they might be deal breakers. I've noticed that there were air bubbles forming up behind the exterior and interior screen. This might be a manufacturing defect, but early Samsung foldables also had this problem of the inbuilt screen protector coming undone. I've had this only for a week, and it could get worse over time. It's a caveat, but it's a big caveat, especially for the amount of dough you're dropping on the OnePlus Open. Speaking of dough, the Open is trying to beat the competition at $1,700 starting price compared to Google and Samsung's $1,800 foldables. OnePlus's first foldable might be the big sleeper hit of this burgeoning market. The price is still a big factor, and there's some manufacturing issues I hope OnePlus squares out in future releases. But I hate to admit it, OnePlus showed me I have the capability of converting to the phablet lifestyle. God help me.